think this is very much a Unicorns of Love composition.
I think it definitely is the case. I mean, you take one thing away, they can find something else to really replace it, get themselves the global pressure, get themselves something that can survive strong.
This clash of styles, this desire to just find fights, and we'll see who can actually get the fights when they want them.
Yeah, that's the case. I mean, a lot of people talk about the Unicorns, big team.
PerkZ isn't overextending the possibility of a collapse, and speaking of that...
Oh, it's a catch. Oh, Xerxe, the damage! Well...
Walk in unaware and get all of his free damage down, but also you have a lot of pushing lanes with G2 on expect up in the top lane on the Renekton, and I wonder if they're going to go for this.
I think they are. Throws down the smoke screen, flashing preemptively. Xerxe still got his. He's going to burn it, but is it too late? It is! A collateral damage from Trick means he gets a kill.
Trick moves in.
While it has been a quieter affair there, but still the shockwave's going to land in the mid. Exileh a little bit low. PerkZ is going to run it in. Here we go, the Abyssal Voyage to cut off Samux and Hylissang for their own tower. Hylissang is going to get walked right into the chains. Double chains are on right now, but Hylissang, he might not live through this one. They're going to flash, the ball is out, and PerkZ claims another.
Mithy makes the roam to mid.
Harder and harder for Unicorns to try and contest this. Let's take a look up top, though, as the junglers are going to be joining in. The hammer comes out, it's flashed away from. Xerxe has to burn his own. Xerxe's coming a little bit late. A slice, a dice, an auto, and a kill for the interior crocodile alligator.
Of Love make good work as we see a fight being forced from G2.
Curtain call is open. Hylissang's going to dodge one. He's going to dodge two, but has to force his flash. And the last one's going to connect right on the edge of it, and he gets taken down by Trick. A teleport being expended, but G2 are going to be running away with
to turn around and force the fight because they should not go for a 50-50 steal.
Now they're going to turn around, and PerkZ just absolutely melts through Samux here. Unicorns tried to respond, but it was G2 that were just a little... And they're realm warped out of there, but Hylissang is left on his own.
Hylissang has no flash.
Oh, he might get stopped up. He does have silences, however. Trick moving forward. He's going to try to dodge away. Flashing, and Trick with another. That's two for G2.
G2 simply used the Baron to force... Well, I say innovative, but just strong way to force a fight as Hylissang ends up going down again.
We just saw him die, but there he goes again. Hylissang is...
Play from Trick to actually go over the wall and remove the blast cone threat. Will they commit, though?
Yeah, Mithy, he's going to get the Grey Health on, and Chachi's going to send one flying, but he might give his life for it. They do manage to take down Mithy, and Exileh goes in onto Trick, doesn't have the damage to finish the job. He has to warp out to safety, but not before Expect. Gets one last slice on him. It is a 2-for-1. G2 once again come out ahead.
G2 again moving around to the Baron to force these fights. This time it felt that they actually wanted to commit a little.
He throws down the Dominus, and in comes Mithy. Chachi's got a flash, and he is not going to be able to use it. 3-on-1 ain't fair, but Expect comes out with the kill. The nether grasp of Hylissang, and he's still safe on the mid. The shockwave is huge. Command delete, and G2 are looking to do just that to Vizicsacsi. The hammer, the windup, it is not enough to knock everybody out of dodge. The redemption comes in, he gets Expect into a wall, and it is not enough damage. He flashes away. G2 keep all their members alive by the skin of their teeth, and they claim 2 unicorns.
PerkZ turning to Hylissang and saying, that's not an ultimate, this is an ultimate. Using that, flashing in aggressively to get the shutdown onto him. Unicorns tried to turn around for a fight, but they are just so far behind and in such a bad position that it is a clean teamfight win for G2 as they are now kicking off the Baron.
Now PerkZ is sitting around the other side to see if he can spot out a steal attempt by Xerxe. Could be dangerous here. Samux and Exileh are still there. Piercing arrow comes in. Trick was already around the side and he spotted Xerxe. The damage is not quite enough, and off screen, PerkZ just picks off Exileh. This is looking better and better for G2. Xerxe would need to be the hero, but they are taking their time about this one. Hylissang incoming. G2 still committing for this. Very low. Mithy is tanking up too much. He dies. In goes Xerxe! Oh my word, he doesn't get the steal, but that was close.
It certainly looked like it because he does get the kill onto Mithy. They are dividing the Unicorns lineup. They know they have a big gold lead, and now they're trying to force it.
Oh man, PerkZ is just so slippery. He finally gets shut down, but Exileh nearly eats.
A lot of vision control around their topside jungle as they actually go for a bit of a 1v2 against Expect.
I mean, Expect is going to get stopped up for a second by the nether grasp, but look at how squishy Hylissang is, and Expect is recognizing that. Meanwhile, Trick was just polishing off another tower. Hylissang, he's going to get flashed on, he's going to get sliced down to 0, and Chachi just doesn't have the damage. The shockwave is pulling in Exileh, dodging the collateral damage, but it doesn't mean a thing. Expect is just too damn big, and G2 are onto the inhibitors. They don't need the Baron.
They do not, Pyra. They're looking to close that game 1 right now. They've gotten a kill onto Exileh, a kill onto Hylissang, and they're in a prime position to look to finish this game.
Playing the game out the way they want in 38 minutes. That's about their average. They've got 2 inhibs down, and PerkZ is just chasing Xerxe around the map.
He's got no health. PerkZ wants to pad out the KDA. I feel this is a little greedy from PerkZ. They should look to just try and end things now, but the rest of G2 seem to have the priorities straight.
Yes, they do. 16-4 in kills on this game. The gold has gone out of control for the Unicorns. They are trying desperately to fight back, but they are clinging to 2 Nexus towers and nothing else. G2 can easily clean up this Baron, grab themselves as much vision as they want to see Xerxe coming a mile away. There is so little Unicorns can do to snatch this game back.
And Xerxe got away. He was able to outplay PerkZ. He didn't give away his life.
Always
and
look on the bright side, eh, Vetty?
always the bright side. And now we talked about the Baron. G2 already setting up around it. The question is, what can UOL do to try and get the steal back? Because we saw Xerxe try earlier on, wasn't quite able to do it, but there's always a chance for another.
There's the Realm Warp. Oh, they didn't quite bring everybody, but they're into the pit. The hammer. Oh, they're just going to take it down themselves. It's not stolen away. Trick secured it with the smite. It was a nice try, boys. But in the end, G2 Esports, they may not have been expecting that one, but they were able to finish it off.
I love the all-in play from the Unicorns of Love. That is such a Unicorns thing to do. They know their backs are against the wall, so they just make the play. They go in, all 5 members into the Baron pit. They try to force the steal, and while they can't get it, it doesn't matter because they go down valiantly.
Win or lose, these guys definitely played it out with style. Mithy swallows Vizicsacsi for the kill. It's gonna be only Nexus turrets taken down for the end of it all, 20-5. G2 playing out, cool, calm, collected, and they will take game number 1 over the Unicorns of Love.
Very clean game from G2 Esports. Early on when Xerxe got that first blood, I thought, this is a great start for Unicorn. Xerxe can now really start to snowball these lanes, get his solo laners ahead. They should have push in the bottom, but early on, perhaps a bit